I am Vaibhav Shah and welcome to yet another lecture on projection of lines. So let us begin. So first we know that we are having this diagram. It is known as our master diagram and we will be following this diagram in order to solve any of the problems on projection of line. So let us start first with this diagram. So you will be having a total of 10 things as you can see, and any of the 5 details would be given. So based on these 5 details you can draw any of your example. But always remember, theta and alpha are always drawn with your point A dash, while the phi and beta would be drawn with the points A. Now B dash and B1 dash are on the same locus line and B and B2 comes always on a same locus. And always remember that true length is never rotated and your top view or your front view is rotated in order to get your true length. So now let us begin with example number 1. So example number 1, line AB is 75 mm long, makes 45 degree inclination with VP, while its front view makes 55 degree. Now the end point A is 10 mm above HP and which is 15 mm in front of VP. If the line is in first quadrant, draw its projections and find its inclinations with HP. So before moving ahead, let us understand this example first. So here our line is given which is AB 75 mm long, which is nothing but your true length 75. So here inclination of true length with VP is given. That means your phi is given which is phi is equal to 45 degree. Then after front view is inclined at 55 degree. That means the angle made by front view is what? Alpha. So here alpha is given which is what? 55 degree. And then after location of point A, or you can say location of A dash and A is given, which is what? A 10 mm above HP and 15 mm in front of VP. So now before starting, let us first write down the data. So data are as under. So first, true length 75 mm, phi 45 degree, alpha 55 degree, location of point A is 10 mm above HP and 15 mm in front of VP. So let us begin with the example. So first we will need to draw first XY line. So let us draw your XY line first. Then let us first indicate these points. That means a projection of these points A dash and A. So we will be using the table from projection of point chapter. So let us remember the table from projection of point chapter. So here point A is 10 mm above HP. That means point A is 10 mm above XY line. So here A dash would be 10 mm above XY line. Then after it is 15 mm in front of VP, which means that your point A would be 15 mm below XY line like this. After that, what we need to do? So your true length is given, your angle phi is given, and second angle alpha is given. So let us first draw your true length at angle phi. So as you can see, we have drawn our true length at angle phi like this. So end point of the line would be what? B2, right? Correct. After that, let us draw the locus from B2. Write this. And this locus is also known as locus of B2 orbit. So write down on the line. Now, afterwards what we'll do is we'll just draw a vertical line from your B2 and we go until we reach the locus of A dash. After reaching the locus of A dash, we'll mark this point as B2 dash, right? So this line is nothing but what? Length of front view. So after that what we have? So we have our alpha with us, which is 55 degree. So let us draw any random line at 55 degree from your A dash, like this. We'll be drawing one line, random length of line at 55 degree from your A dash. Thereafter what we'll do is, take out your rounder, HS radius is equal to A dash B2 dash on your rounder, then take A dash as a center and A dash B2 dash as a radius, draw one arc like this. After getting this arc, you will have this point which is nothing but what? This point would be your front view's end point which is B dash. Now the locus generated by this point B dash would be a horizontal line which is also known as locus of B dash or B1 dash. Now very easy, we know that there is point A just below your A dash, that means there is point B just below your point B dash. So we will need to find out this point B by drawing a vertical line from your B dash like this, and will be having your point B somewhere here. So this is your point B. After getting your point B is without dash and point E is without dash. So let us connect these 2 points. So we will be having a top view generated. So this is nothing but your top view. After that, let us take the dimension of your true length into your rounder and put your rounder at A and try to cut it on the locus of B1 dash or B dash in order to get our final point B1 dash, like you can see. So this is your example. As you can see, we got the 2 true lengths and first one front view and top view. So this is your example 1. If it is asked in our examination, find out its inclination with HP, that means we need to find out the inclination of your true length with respect to HP, which is nothing but in our case theta. So we needed to find out the inclination of true length with HP in this case, and whichever you get the answer, you need to write down at the end of your examination, this is the inclination of true length with your HP. So now let us move ahead to a second example, problem number 2. Front view of a line AB, 50 degree inclined to XY and measures 55 long, while its top view is 60 degree inclined of 2XY line. If the end point A is 10 mm above HP and 15 mm in front of VP, then draw its projections and find true length and inclination of a line with HP and VP. So first let us understand the problem statement and then we'll move ahead. So here front view of the line AB is 50 degree inclined. So front view is inclined, that means alpha is given, which is 50 degree. Now which measures 55 mm. That means here the front view dimension is what? 55 mm. Then after its top view is 60 degree inclined to XY. So top view inclination means what? The beta is given. So beta is given what? 60 degree. Then after point A's location is given, which is 10 mm above HP and 15 mm in front of VP. So let us start the problem with the first writing the data. So here front view is 55 mm, alpha is 50 degree, beta is 60 degree, point A is 10 mm above HP and 15 mm in front of B. So let us start the example by first plotting the position of point A. So we'll be using projection of point concept. So let us remember the table of projection of point and let us plot the location of A. So here point A is 10 mm above HP, that means 10 mm above XY line. So let us draw A as 10 mm above XY line like this. Then after the point is 15 mm in front of VP. In front of VP means point is below XY line. So point A is 15 mm below XY line like this. Then after we need to plot alpha and beta angles from your A dash and A respectively. So now let us first plot your angle alpha from your point A dash at an angle of 50 degrees. So we'll be plotting alpha at an angle of 50 degree. Why? First alpha, because the front view length is given, which is 55 mm. So you need to draw the 50 degree line measuring equal to 55 mm from your A dash like this. So you'll be drawing the line of 55 mm from your A dash and the end point would be B dash. From B dash you need to draw one locus like this. This will be the locus of B1 dash or B dash. After that what we'll do, we know that as there is a point A under your point A dash, there would be some point B under your B dash. So let us draw one vertical line from your point B dash. Then after what we'll do is we'll try to draw your top view at an angle what? Here 60 degrees. So we need to draw top view from your point A like this at 60 degree, and the line whichever it intersects this vertical line, whichever place it will intersect this vertical line, we will be having this point as B. After getting B, very simple, we need to plot the locus of B, and which is nothing but what? Locus of B or B2. So we are having top view and front view. We know that from the theory we need to either rotate top view or front view in order to get our true length. We are here rotating our front view like this, and after that we'll be drawing a straight line from this point. So we'll be having the point on this locus of B or B2 as point B2. After getting this B2 point, let us connect this B2 point with your A. This is nothing but your true length. Now very simple, take the dimension of this true length on your rounder, put your rounder at point A dash and try to cut the locus of B1 dash or B dash in order to get your point B1 dash. This is the end of your example. Now you need to focus which is asked. So find out the true length from this diagram and find out the inclination of true length with HP and VP which is nothing but theta and phi. So you need to find out the answers, right? So example is 4. So let us move to another example. So here, example number 3. Line AB is 75 mm long and its front view and top view measures 50 mm and 60 mm long respectively. Endpoint A is 10 mm above HP and 15 mm in front of VP. Draw the projection of line AB if the endpoint B is in the first quadrant and find the angle with HP and VP. So before moving ahead, let us understand this example first. So line AB is 75 mm long, that means the true length is equal to 75 mm. Its front view and top view are given, so front view is equal to 50 mm and top view is equal to 60 mm. The endpoint A is 10 mm over HP and 15 mm in front of VP, that means the location of endpoint A is given, and then after we need to draw the example. So let us start first with identifying the data. So here data is true length is equal to 75 mm as you can see, front view is equal to 50 mm, top view is equal to 60 mm, point A is 10 mm above HP, 15 mm in front of VP, and point B would be in the first quadrant. So let us begin the example first by drawing the XY line like this. After drawing XY line, let us locate the position of point A. So 10 mm above HP, that means 10 mm above XY line, and 15 mm in front of VP means 15 mm below XY line point A. Then after we'll be plotting the front view and top view. So we'll be plotting length of front view like this 50 mm, and we'll be plotting length of top view like this. Always remember front view is denoted by dash, so you will be drawing the 50 mm from your dash point, A dash point, and top view would be denoted by without dash, that means you will be drawing straight line from your without dash point A. Now then after what? So now we need to draw a vertical line from your point B1. So now let us draw true length. So how to draw the true length? So we will take out the rounder, take the dimension of your true length. So here the dimension of true length is what? 75 mm, right? So take out on your rounder 75 mm, put your rounder at A dash and try to cut this line, vertical line of B1 to get the B1 dash. And this will be your point, final point. This is B1 dash. And if you try to measure the angle of this line, it would be theta because it is a true length, and you need to draw one locus from this B1 dash, which is nothing but what? The locus of B1 dash or B dash, right? So now similarly let us draw a vertical line from B2 dash, and let us draw a true length onto this line by what? How? So we'll be taking on your rounder once again 75 in the distance of your true length, and try to put your rounder onto your point A as a center and try to cut this line, and you will be having this point which is B2, and try to join this B2 with A. This is nothing but your true length, and the angle generated would be what? Phi, as you can see. From B2 let us draw one locus. This is the locus of B2 or B. So this is almost done. After that what we'll do is we'll try to take A dash as a center, A dash, B2 dash as a radius. We'll draw one arc like you can see, and we'll be having that point as D dash. And after that let us connect dash dash points, so A dash, B dash connected. So this is nothing but your front view. Then after let us draw one vertical line. So we know that there is a point A below your A dash. That means that must be one point below your B dash. It should be B. So here we have located point B. After getting point B is without dash. So let us join this point A and B. So these are the points without dash. That means this is your top view. So this is your example over, because we have got two lengths and two front view and front view and top view. That means your example is almost over. So now you need to find out whichever is asked in your examination. So here find out the angle with HP and VP. That's why you need to find out theta and phi in this case. Then you can have your answers done. After that you need to write down the answers at the end of your examination. So now let us move ahead and check one another example. Problem number 4. Top view of a line 75 mm long, line CD measures 50 mm, endpoint C is in HP and 50 mm in front of VP. The endpoint D is 50 mm in front of VP and it is above HP. Draw the projections of line CD and find the angles with HP and D. So here as you can see, no theta, no phi is given. Here the location of 2 points C and D are given. So that means whenever the location of 2 points are given, we need to follow this procedure which we are following for this example. So let us first identify the data. So here what data is given? So here true length is given, which is obviously 75 mm. The top view length is given, which is 50 mm. And then after endpoint C's location is given, which is in HP and 50 mm in front of VP. 50 mm in front of VP. The location of D is given, which is 15 mm in front of VP, and it is above HP. So now let us begin the example. So first, as usual, let us draw our XY line. Then after, let us plot the point C. In HP means on XY line, so point C dash would be on XY line like this. Then after, it is 50 mm in front of VP. That means you need to draw point C below your XY line, 50 mm below your XY line like this. Then after, let us draw and locate the locus of point D, which is 15 mm in front of VP. So let us draw the locus of D, 15 mm above, 15 mm in front of VP. So this will be a locus of what? Locus of D or D2. Because with respect to VP, what point D are getting? We are getting the point without dash. This is the locus of D or D2. So now we are into a data, true length which is 75 mm and our top view which is 50 mm. So let us first draw the top view which is 50 mm. So we'll be taking the distance of 50 mm on a rounder. Take C as a center and try to cut this locus. We'll be having this point which is nothing but your point D. After that, let us take the dimension of your true length, which is what? 75 mm. So 75 mm on your rounder, try to take C as a center and try to cut this locus, and you will be having your point end point as D2 like this. And afterwards, getting true length, what we do is we will try to draw on vertical line from your D2 until we reach the locus of C dash, and after that, reaching the locus of C dash, we will be having a point D2 dash. Now we know that, as we know that there is a point C dash just above your point C, likewise there would be some point D dash just above your point D. So let us draw one vertical line from your D like this. Then after, let us take out our rounder once again. Take the radius is equal to C dash D2 dash. Take C dash as a center and draw one circular arc in order to intersect this vertical line, and this will give us a point D dash. After drawing D dash, let us draw an horizontal line from D dash parallel to your XY line, and this must be your locus of your point D dash or D1 dash. After getting D dash, let us connect D dash and C dash, both the dash points, and this is nothing but your front view. And after that, let us take the dimension of true length onto your rounder and put your rounder at C and try to cut this locus of D1 dash or D dash, and you will be having your point finally D1 dash. And this is nothing but your true length. So our example is almost over. You need to find out whichever answers are needed in this example, and theta and phi you need to find out here, because here the angles are asked with respect to HP and VP. So you need to find out the angle of true length with HP and VP, and whenever you find that angles, your example is over. So that is all from my side. If you enjoyed my lecture and teaching style, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my video. And if you have any doubts, any queries, feel free to comment down below. Keep learning, stay connected. Bye-bye.